created this look for you guys. This is a fall tutorial makeup look. Obviously you can use this whenever you want to for the year, but I was really inspired by fall. When I think of fall, I think of like orange, warm tones, and I just love the fall so much. I know I haven't created a tutorial in a while. I've been super busy with school, so I apologize about that. So I'm getting back into it, but for this look I did use the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe the Vault collection. I used the Ring the Alarm palette, and I used like one shade from the Morphe 35O palette. Just keep in mind you don't need to have the exact same shades that I do, but you can have something similar. If I use an orange, just use any orange you have. Use any brown, you know. It's not really that big of a deal. You're not going to notice it right away. People aren't going to be like, hey, you didn't use the shade she used in the tutorial. Like, no one knows, you know. Just use whatever you have. Or if you want to create a similar look like this but use different shades, follow my steps and use the shades that you have. You can also do that as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Also, yes, I am wearing a shirt. I just wanted to throw that in there just in case. Yeah, so let's get started. Also, I also wanted to throw out there that I am using a brand new skincare routine. I stopped using everything that I have used before, and I'm using something completely different. I'm using a whole skincare line, not just skincare products from one brand, skincare products from another brand. No, they're all from the same brand, and I will make a video on it. I'll show you guys pictures of how my skin is before and how it looks now. Right now I'm wearing makeup, so obviously you can't see it, but that video will come out shortly, so make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on my Instagram for updates, but that video will be up very soon, so keep an eye out for that. So I'm going to start off by using, let's see, which transition shade. I'm just going to come up with the look like right now. So I think I'm actually going to use this color first, called Rush. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Shack T88 brush. We're going to go in with this color, and this is going to be our transition shade. So like when I think of fall looks, I think of warm tones, oranges, you know, some reds, stuff like that. So using that same shade, I'm going to wing it out just a little bit. Just like flick it out with your brush. So using a little bit of a more precise brush, this is the Makeup Shack T53. I'm going to go in with the shade Mugshot. I want the shade to be underneath of the orange. And this one you're going to also wing it out just a little bit. A little darker, so now I'm going to use my 35O palette. And I'm going to go in with this brown shade right here. So now I'm using the Makeup Shack T49. And you're going to, again, apply this down, but we're going to use this only in the outer corner. So this is where you want to concentrate it. You don't want to put it all over, just this little area right here. So with whatever's left with the brush, you want to make sure you flick it out. I'm just using a regular clean brush, and we're just going to blend out the outer corners. So this brush has absolutely no product on it. I wet my brush, and I'm using the MAC Fix Plus, and this is the Makeup Shack T48. The shade called Lolly from the Vault. This is the Ring the Alarm palette again, and we're going to apply this all over the lid. So remember how we applied that dark shade right there? That's where you want to stop. So the cool thing about this brush is that since it is like pretty dense, it sort of creates that like cut crease for you. So you don't have to, like what I used to do, if you've seen my other tutorials, I cut my crease with like foundation or a concealer, you don't have to do that with this brush. This brush already does it for you. I like it so far. And then also what I've been liking is using your finger. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with my middle finger. It's just like your softest finger, and then you're just going to press it. I don't know why, but I just really like how it looks when you press your finger in there. I like the brush because the brush like shapes it for me and it tells me where the product is going to go, and your finger is just going to add like that extra shimmer or like pigmentation. So that's pretty much what I'm using it for. I'm going to go in with my Curology E28 brush, and we're going to use the shade called Secret. We're going to use this underneath our eyes. You want to be careful with this brush. Like, this brush is pretty big, so if you're not a fan of like a big under eye, then it might apply too much product for you. You can also just grab a little bit of a product at a time and build up. But I'm fine with it because I know it looks pretty thick right now, but we're gonna blend it out anyways, so it'll be fine. You guys will see how it comes out at the end. So just grab another, I'm gonna grab like a little smaller brush. This is the Makeup Shack T53, and I'm gonna grab the shade called Mugshot right over here, and we're going to use that to blend out underneath. It looks really messy underneath, like I can see it in the camera, so we're going to have to fix that up. So this is going to help blend the under eye down here and just crazy and blend. I love doing the under eyes because I always feel like it completes the look. I mean, some eyeshadow looks look really good without it, but most of the time I do prefer it. Here you go. So I think now I'm just gonna do some liner and some lashes, and I'll be right back. So I finished the rest of my makeup. I used the Inglot Gel Liner number 77 as my gel liner, and then I used the Flutter Lashes in a style Intoxicating. For the lips, I'm wearing Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Pumpkin. What else? Oh yeah, I also used the Morphe setting spray. It's my first time trying it out, but we'll see how it looks throughout the day. I'm also trying out a new foundation, so I'm using the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade 300N, so I want to see how that works. And my highlight is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Umbrizy highlighter. So yeah, I actually really like how this came out. I feel like the rest of the eye makeup really completed the rest of it, and I love the lipstick. Like, I feel like it all comes together and it really screams fall and Halloween. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this look. So please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!